My half-sister is handicapped and can't live alone. She wants to transfer to my college and my parents are pressuring me to move her in and be her full-time caretaker. I said no. Now I'm the monster. My half-sister Brooke is 20. I'm 22. We share a dad. He had Brooke with his second wife Jill when I was 2. Brooke has cerebral palsy. She uses a wheelchair and needs help with a lot of daily things. Getting dressed, cooking, bathing, transferring in and out of bed. She's smart. She got good grades in high school and she's been doing 2 years at a community college near our parents' house where Jill handles all of her care. I'm not heartless. I love Brooke. When we were kids, I'd push her around the yard and read to her at night when I stayed at Dad's house every other weekend. But I'm also honest about what happened growing up. Every visit to Dad's house revolved around Brooke. Every plan changed if Brooke had a doctor's appointment. Every conversation got cut short if Brooke needed something. I understood it when I was young. She needed more help. That made sense. But it didn't stop when I got older. When I was 16, Dad missed my volleyball championship because Brooke had a routine checkup that Jill could have taken her to alone. When I was 17, I asked Dad to help me visit colleges. He said he couldn't because Brooke's physical therapy schedule was too packed that month. Jill was the one taking her to therapy, not him. He just didn't want to leave the house in case something came up. I toured every campus alone. I picked my school alone. I moved in alone. Dad helped Brooke register for community college the same week and posted about it on Facebook. Proud of both my girls. He didn't post anything about me. I've been at my university for 4 years now. I have a small apartment off campus that I pay for with my part-time job and my financial aid. It's 1 bedroom. It's tight, but it works for me. 6 weeks ago, Dad called and said Brooke wanted to transfer to my school. She'd been accepted. I said that's great, good for her. Then he said she's going to need a place to stay. I waited. He kept going. Jill and I were thinking she could move in with you. You could help her with her morning routine and be there at night. We'd send money for groceries. I said, Dad, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Where would she sleep? He said you could switch to a 2-bedroom. We'd help with the difference. I said that's not the issue. The issue is you're asking me to be her full-time caretaker. That's not helping with groceries. That's a job. He got quiet. Then Jill got on the phone. We're not asking you to do everything. Just the basics. Morning and night. Maybe help her get to class the first few weeks. The basics. Getting her out of bed, dressed, into her chair, fed, showered at night, back into bed. Every single day. On top of my classes, my job, and my senior thesis. I said I can't do that. Jill's voice changed. She's your sister. I said I know she's my sister, but I'm a full-time student with a job. I don't have the training or the time to be her caretaker. There are services for this. There are aides. There are accessible dorms with support staff. Dad came back on. Those cost money. You're free. There it was. I'm free. That's what it came down to. Not that I was the best option. Not that I wanted to do it. I was the cheap option. I said no. I said it clearly. I said I love Brooke, but I'm not able to take this on and it's not fair to ask me. Dad said you're being selfish. I said I'm being realistic. You haven't helped me with rent once in 4 years. You didn't help me move in. You didn't visit. Now you want me to rearrange my entire life so you don't have to pay for a care aid. That's not selfish. That's a boundary. He hung up. Jill sent me a long text that night. She said Brooke cried when she found out. She said Brooke looked up to me and always dreamed of going to the same school. She said I was crushing her. I texted back. I want Brooke at this school. I think it would be great for her, but she needs professional support, not me waking up at 5 a.m. every day before my own classes to do a job I'm not trained for. Jill didn't respond. Brooke called me 2 days later. Her voice was small. Do you not want me there? That one broke me. I said, Brooke, I want you here more than anything, but I can't be your aide. It wouldn't be good for you and it wouldn't be good for me. You deserve real support from people who know what they're doing, not me burning out and resenting it by week 3. She was quiet for a while. Then she said, I told them to look into the disability services office, but they said it was too expensive. I said that's their problem to solve, not mine, and not yours. She said, okay. I think she understood. Brooke enrolled anyway. The school set her up with an aide and an accessible dorm. Dad and Jill are paying for it. They could always afford it. They just didn't want to.